What up gamers, Fencer here, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So right off the bat, I just want to make a disclaimer to let you guys know that this isn't the first time that I've seen the story of this game. Like, I know some parts or remember some parts of the story, and that was through just watching other Let's Players play this game like way back in the day. But it's been a while. Like, I watched him around the time this game was first originally released, which I believe was around 7 years ago. And so, yeah, that's been a lot of time that has passed, and I might have forgotten some things, but I do remember all the, like surprises that might be coming up. Like I know that they're coming up. That's all that I just remember from this game, and also the ending too. Like it's unforgettable. Like it gets pretty crazy with this game. Which yeah, if you don't know about this game, Doki Doki Literature Club, like it is a dating sim, but it is more than what it seems. And there's a reason why I'm playing it here in October. But yeah, I would recommend you guys to play this game first on your own from like Steam because it is free there. You can play this game free on Steam, but I am playing the Plus version, which they released like I think around maybe a year ago at least. But for me myself, I never played this game before. I've only watched videos of like other people playing it. But yeah, I never played it myself, so this will be my first time playing this game. Even though I know about the story, I still want to play this game because I just want to get some scares in, you know? Yeah, there's a like I said, there's a reason why I'm playing this in October. But yeah, this is very different. So I know with the Plus version, they also released it in the console, like the consoles of like I think PlayStation and Xbox. I think also Switch too. And yeah, we got our own like virtual computer here, which Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. I'm guessing this is like a company computer that we're on right now. But yeah, uh, it's pretty much simulating a normal computer. Wow, it even has the time right. I guess you guys can't see it because I'm blocking it, but on the bottom right, it does display the time, which for me, it's very, very much in the middle of the night, which is like peak spooky time, I would say. But yeah, with this game, it is a port of the original game, but now on consoles. But they also added some new stuff, like this whole virtual desktop thing, but also like some side stories that you can do, and some other collectibles and goodies here. They got music. Hey, here it is. Hey, well, yeah. One thing I'll say about the music in this game that is that it's so good. I love the music of this game, especially the credits. Oh wow, it stays. Okay, hold on. Let me just pause that. Let me just stop that. Wow, that's cool. And then we got pictures. Oh, we can set our background. I mean, I would say just Monica is what I would go for. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, there she is. Nice. But yeah, if you don't know about this game, um, yeah, it is a very interesting game. Like it gets very interesting later on. But yeah, when it comes to me playing this game, um, yeah, the side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all six side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Oh, wow, that's interesting. You know, with the because yeah, at some points in the game you do write poems, but yeah, I don't think they really mattered that much, at least from my memory. But I guess now it does matter if you want to get the side stories. That's interesting. And then yeah, also you can go into the file of the game here, which will be important later on as well. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. There's also settings, but I've already tinkered with that. Anyways, I've explored all the menus here. Let me just go ahead and just start up the game here. Here we go. Doki Doki Literature Club by Team Salvato. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. No, yeah, like I said, it gets crazy later on. That was a warning. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys to play this game first on your own. Unless maybe you're too scared, then maybe you can watch me play it. I will suffer for you. But here we go, new game. Please enter my name, FENTYR. But yeah, for this game here, the videos will be longer than usual, and that's because It does require a lot of reading. It is a dating sim, and yeah, there's a lot of words. And I want to make sure I can do it all in October. I feel like that's the best time for me to finish up this game. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. And yeah, if the music is kind of loud, I'll try to lower it in the next video. But yeah, right now it's like, like, I didn't really test it out. I should have, but I wanted to go in this like blind as much as possible, you know? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in the front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh wait, that was me. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Fentir. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Fentir, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry about a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course, that's the best club for us otakus. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come in to the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to throw or show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned out all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! You know, fun fact, I did join the anime club back in, like, I think high school, but I was like so, like, quiet. Like, dude, like, back in, I guess, in the entirety of my school life, I've been just very much like a quiet boy, like, very shy, very quiet. um, but yeah, even in the anime club, like, I wasn't, I wasn't really that active. I was just kind of like sitting there, just being quiet and just listening to others. um, But yeah, let's continue here. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I can't resist the cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hey, the music. What is gonna drop? The beat. Dun, dun, dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh yeah, I love the music, man. Like this is one of my favorite ones, but I do like the ending credit music too, because you know I can like sing along to that. Anyway, everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori, it always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Finn's here, what a nice surprise. Apparently she knows me. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Yep, just Monika. That's right. It's great to see you again, Fentir. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Fentir. We made room for you at the table, so you can just sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. So yeah, Natsuki is supposed to be the tsundere of the group here. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics of all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. You know what's funny? Like I said earlier, when I joined the anime club, I was actually like one of the, I guess, founding members. Because, there was no anime club in my school. So instead, it's just, me and my friends were the ones to join a club. And we need at least like 5 of them, I think, to start it up. I guess in this case, yeah, they were able to start a club with 4 people, which was like a way better requirement, or I guess an easier requirement than mine. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club together, our club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Fence here, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. A safe choice. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, do you like manga too? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup to her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. You know, I like that too. I like isekais, if that counts. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comforts in the world of books, not people. But you know, unlike a lot of things, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. You know, I did read one before. It was I think one of the, I don't know if it was a Goosebumps book or not. I think it was called like The Killer Pizza. Yeah, The Killer Pizza. No, I did think I did read a Goosebumps book once. But I know there was also another book called The Killer Pizza, I think. Is there a book called Killer Pizza? I just remember the cover, and I did read it. Let me see. Killer Pizza book? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, I think, yeah. I just looked it up right now. This was like, I don't know, I think I bought this in the book fair or something in school. Oh yeah, it is. By Greg Taylor. I remember that cover. Yeah, I read The Killer Pizza. I wonder if I still have it now, because I do keep my books somewhere around. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you can say that. I mean, it is the middle of October. I'm sure she feels in the mood for reading horror movies, or not horror movies, horror books. But yes, you know, speaking of the horror genre in general, like normally I don't really get scared. I would say when it comes to the horror movies and stuff, like they're not really that scary to me just because it just feels like a lot of like makeup and props and stuff. I think found footage is probably the closest that I get scared of, and that's because it gets really immersive in that sense. But I would say like horror games is a different story though, because you're actually interacting with the story, like you're a part of it, and like you actually gotta control the character to decide the fate. Like you actually have to run. I don't have to like watch a person on the screen like run away from me. So yeah, like with this game, Like yeah, I would say I would get even more scared of this game than like watching The Conjuring, I would say. Just because, I'm actually in the game right now. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. No, yeah, I can agree with that too. Like, I like, just playing other games like Skyrim and Fallout because, it really does take you to a different world of its like own kind, like a very rich world. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, You a scaredy cat? Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper, behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as good as you are. So you're Siddles? I don't know that word. You know what? Because it is the literature club, maybe I should look up words that I don't even know. What the heck is Siddles? Siddles meaning? Walk in a furtive, unobtrusive, or timid manner, especially sideways or obliquely. I sidle up to her. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities. I can't say that word for some reason. It's a lot of what is it called again? I forgot. Like the amount of like times you say the word, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Hold on, it is the literature club. I should look it up. What is it? What I'm thinking? Okay. Oh no, it's not. I was about to say consonants, but I don't know if that's it or not. Oh wait, my bad. I think I missed that last part. Good thing we got the history part here too. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I've also, like, in school, like, yeah, I guess this whole game is, like, bringing me back to, like, back in my day in school. Like, yeah, I used to write, stories, too. I never finished them. Like, I would say, I did try writing a book one time, but, like, I got as far as, like maybe 10 chapters out of, like, I was trying to go for 20. So I guess I was, like, around halfway, but I never finished it. But I've also, like, made stories, too, like, other short stories for schoolwork. And I remember some teachers just being impressed by them, by my work. But yeah, I guess in a way I do fit in with the literature club. I'm not just about manga. But yeah. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, We'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Um, uh, yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help all of us to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Fence here? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth and with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Dang, yeah, she's disappointed, man. She's angry. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Fence here. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh no, I misclicked. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks I guess. Okay everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Fence here, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Fence here. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Alright, time to go home. The day is done at school. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, here we go. Hey, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Look at the little chibi characters. Ooh, the music. Okay, let's see. Who do I want to impress? I mean, I would say maybe the main girl to impress here. Like if I had to choose like a canon character, like love interest for the MC here, it would probably be Sayori. So that means, let's see, Natsuki likes cute stuff, right? She likes cute stuff. She likes scary stuff. Sayori, I guess I just don't cute. I don't cute. I don't choose the cute and scary stuff. Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe energy. Anything that feels energetic. So cheer. Oh, they both like. Okay. Depression. Joy. Play. Here we go. Yeah, Sayori's being happy here. Jeez. First I went from depression to this. Oh my gosh. Um Love. Hop, cute, ocean, awesome. Kawaii. Yes. I'm gonna choose that. Rainbow tears, agonizing. Um Effulgent. That's a new word. Hold on, here we go. We gotta learn, guys. It is the literature club. It is school. Effulgent meaning. What the heck does that mean? Shining brightly. Radiance. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. If I want to tell someone that they look effulgent. If I'm saying that right. What? She likes that? I thought maybe Sayori might cheer for that. Dazzle, empty, extraordinary, rain cloud, breathe, universe, sweet email, smile, and variance. Dazzle. Scars, analysis, atone, death, fireflies, fantasy, heaven sent, prayer, hearts, and rose. I feel like if I choose all the dark stuff, like Sayori would like it. Even the whole depression and the suicide one. Because, you know, I would say that's the closest to, like, maybe horror in a way. Let's choose heart. There we go. Inside blanket, desire, chocolate, determination, hair, time, massacre. Or massacre. Is it massacre? Oh yeah, it is massacre. I thought maybe I missaid it. And it's supposed to say mascara. But no, massacre, clumsy, existence. Desire. Marriage, jumpy, pink, vitality, nibble, whistle, anime, bed, vivacious, and skipping. I would choose jumpy. Oh no, she jumped. I thought maybe Sayori would jump. I mean, she hugged us, right? And jumped up and down. Uncontrollable, cage, essence, vacation, despise, sunny, wrath, fun, ribbon, bouncy. Oh no, she likes it. Pleasure, treasure, playground, whirlwind, lust, nature, peace, peaceful, uncanny, excitement. So we're 15 out of 20 right now. Okay. Game, sing, vivid, melancholy, unstable, shame, passion, fireworks, jump, tenacious, jump. Shiny, loud. Is that parfait? Yeah, I think that's parfait. Pure feather, vanilla, party, lollipop, bliss, infallible. Oh no, shiny. I like shiny things. Dang it, Sayori. Not Sayori. Natsuki has been jumping up and down a lot recently, like 3 in a row. Incapable, fluffy, sticky, adventure, fleece, sock, skirt, misery, ambient, and cheeks. Fluffy. Oh wait, she likes cute things. I should not be choosing the cute things. I forgot about that. Destiny, hopeless, family, holiday, nightgown, hurts, landscape, puppy, twirl, unending. Family? There we go. Forgive, extreme, flying, embrace, laugh, intellectual, climax, vibrant, doki doki, unrestrained, doki doki. No. Captive, explode, memory, secretive, friends, question, amazing, music, sadness, giggle. I would say amazing. There we go. Amazing. I'm like reminded of that one SpongeBob character that always says that. Hi again, Fence here. Glad to see you. You didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for helping, or thanks for keeping your promise, Fence here. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Oh, there's a collection here. I would love to see that. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Saint Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Frontier always gives it's his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is always so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Finster can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. I thought that was Sayori saying that. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches out her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading that much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are just having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in a closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is really taking this seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? I mean, the cupcakes worked on me. Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still herself, her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble of finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my gosh. There we go, guys. The first jump scare. It is not even scary. Ugh. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school even have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? I mean, I am. Technically, I am. It is pretty much morning by now, like almost morning for me when I'm recording this. Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really just hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Is it? I guess not. It's like maybe a bit loose. Maybe on the side here. I'm not sure what the ribbon is supposed to look like. I've never seen, I guess, a ribbon on a uniform before, like in real life. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Is there? I can't really see on the collar, maybe. I mean, maybe if it's a white toothpaste, it might be blending in. I tried to wipe it off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Baka. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Ah, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just try to focus on waking up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? But yeah, I think I'll see this for next time, guys. It's been over 50 minutes at least. Because yeah, I wanted this video to be at least 10 more minutes than usual. But yeah, these videos will be a lot longer than my usual videos. And that's because, you know, it is going to be like just a lot of reading. So yeah, I just want to, you know, get through it fast because I'm not sure if I'm like a slow reader or a fast reader, or maybe I might like interrupt sometimes. But yeah, I just want to also get to the more interesting parts too, because I know with this game, I think the more like the game gets really interesting within like maybe the second hour of the game. So yeah, I just want to get there as fast as possible, which is why these videos are a bit longer than usual. And also to make sure it's still within October, you know, the scary month here. But anyway, guys, can't wait to do more of this. Like I said, I've already seen the story of this game, but it's been so long that I forgot like a lot of things. Like I remember the stuff at the end. But when it comes to before that, it's just stuff that I probably just forgot a lot about it. I think I've forgotten most of it. But yeah, guys, yeah, can't wait to go and, you know, play this, you know, on my own for the first time. So far, nothing scary, but, you know, as time passes, things will get really intense. But yeah, like I said multiple times now, there's a reason why I'm playing this in October. Yeah, if you guys don't know about this game, it gets more intense later on. I mean, they even warn you about it too, about how this game might be a bit disturbing. But yeah, yeah, can't wait to play more. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm just like rambling right now. So yeah, guys, next time I guess we'll be sharing poems. So that'll be it for now. That's game.